Hi, how y'all doing? It is Wednesday, the 27th of November, 2024. Here in Ontario, Canada, it snowed last night, and the sky is clouded out, right? Mothership, maybe? Maybe. I still like to know how they work it, the weather. Well, they have the frequency weapons, don't they? To mess with the clouds and stuff like that. And probably more that we are not aware of yet. But we will, because it's a great unveiling, isn't it? It is. All lies will be told. The truth will come out about everything. I don't know the Schumann today. It was 9 yesterday. I didn't have, in the rising, I had lots of energy. Source gave me enough energy to go shopping for groceries. So it must have been because today was going to be icky, wet, and snowy like it is today. It always seems to work out for me. I am synchronicity, right? Yesterday, I didn't do a video. As soon as I got home, the energy left me about an hour later, and my stomach got very icky, bloated, full, blockages. And then I thought, I'm constipated, right? And my son that lives with me, he's constipated too. I wonder if you all are. But, yeah, I had a very hard time going to sleep last night because the pain, the icky sensations kept on moving from part to part to part, different parts of my body, right? And I just struggled to go to sleep. I massaged my stomach, right? You clasp your hands together and go counterclockwise around your navel. It helps to relax your bowels, right? Your intestines, to get shit moving, if you know what I mean, right? And when I got up in the rise today, it worked. I also took some magnesium citrate, and because I looked up natural ways, right, to help with constipation, and that was one of the things I had that it said. So it worked, right? I'm not so full anymore. Still have icky sensations in my spine and my bones, my shoulders, hips, stuff like that, right? Weird taste in my mouth too. Different from yesterday. I heard a really low sound in my ear too. You know how the ear's ringing really high? Well, it's not today, but yesterday it was. Last night, but yesterday in the evening, I heard this low, different tone instead of the just shrill, because you get different tones in your ears, right? And I'm not sure what that was about. But yeah, the last 2 nights I've been dreaming again, remembering my dreams. I've been fighting, right? Not last night, the night before. My second husband's sister, right? I met her before I met him. I met her when I was a teenager, and she didn't like me from the start, right? And for some reason, it was a weird dream, right? Like, I used to drive around, wanted to marry me, and he was going around getting all this stuff to prove to me he wanted to marry me, and that woman was there with another woman, and she was doing something that pissed me off. I'm not sure what, but I punched her in the face, and it didn't faze her. So I picked up this glass, this like a big one, right? And I smashed her in the side of the jaw with it. Didn't faze her. I smashed her on the other side, and it knocked her out, right? So I was like, okay, so I want to fight in my dream. And then last night, my dream, who was it? A hockey player in Canada here. Ugly man. Not very attractive at all. Wayne Gretzky tried to rape me in my dream, so I broke his nose, right? And some old woman took me and she goes, come on, we're going to go here. We're going to go to my house. You'll be safe there, right? Because him and his goons, right, probably wanted to get me. So she was trying to hide me. So I was like, okay, well, there's 2 fights I won, right? It's so weird. Because usually I just run. I don't fight, right? But it's subconscious stuff, right? Past life stuff that we've suppressed, we don't remember. And this is one way it comes out, right? Do you know what I mean? So, different. And Canada Post is on strike here, right? So no mail. Trudeau said he was going to give everybody 250, but he was putting checks in the mail for 250 bucks for everybody, right? To help, right? It's like a bribe because they're planning on doing the election. It's all very 3D, right? But it's not possible to get it because there's no mail. And I was like, why is the mail on strike? What does this mean? Source said to me, well, the corporation's broke, isn't it now? Right? They had to give everything back. That's what that thing about the Pope was, calling all the money back to the Vatican, right? Because all roads lead to Rome. And the corporations fund the governments. And the governments aren't even a thing anymore. It's all just holograms, right? And when they have to go out in public and make a public appearance, it's a look-alike or somebody in a 4D mask. So, and a voice modulator, right? Make it sound like that person. So that's why the post office is on strike, because they got no money to give anybody, right? AI's been running everything for the last 4 years or more. I'm not sure what exactly when these suckers were taken out by the aliens, right? So yeah. So everything, I think it's hilarious when I see the little shorts on YouTube, right? I don't watch them, I just look at the titles. I think, how pathetic is this, eh? You know, the show must go on for the sleepers, right? But when you have eyes to see, you see through all that shit. So yeah, can't go on for much longer. 2025, democracy has to go. It has no place in this realm anymore, right? And we're in the end of November. So they can do all their threats they want. I think it's funny. It's not just Canada, it's worldwide. It's not just America. It's worldwide this is happening, right? With every government, every hierarchy. The words mean nothing. It's just a script, a play they're putting on, right? Because the ones that were really in control are gone too. So they're just weaning us off of all this crap. They don't want to break our minds, our psyches. So yeah. Are you purging suppressed memories and stuff like that? I know last night when I was going to bed, memories came up from the past that I had not forgotten about, but, didn't pay much attention to anymore. But I'd already forgiven them. And was trying to shove it back in my face again, like, see? And I was like, no, everything happens for a reason. I'm not going to feel sad or ashamed or anything like this, right? They were all lessons. And I've learned from my lessons. I graduated, right? So, yeah, now I just got to figure out how to get all the suppressed stuff out of my body to get rid of all the icky sensations. But we're all purging the parasites, the CIA bots, the nanotech, everything. Because we've all been infiltrated through the air, through the water, the food, the medicine, right? And the injection, all right? But I'm not sure if those people are going to make it or not. Depends on how healthy they were before, I suppose. Or their parents or grandparents were, because it's a genetic thing, right? I've heard a lot of ambulances in the last 2 days here too. So I know people are under pressure, right? Like, it is a thing. Yesterday I went to the store too. Nobody seemed to be very happy. I got 2 of them to smile at me. Both cashiers, right? So I was okay. It's very still today. But it is the first day of snow and it's very slushy, wet looking out there. So imagine not a lot of people want to be out and about, I heard the dog howling too on the rise. Somebody must have tied it outside and forgotten about it or left it out there or whatever. People really shouldn't have animals if they don't know how to communicate with them and treat them, you know? They're a soul inside of a canine body, instead of a human body, a mankind body, right? So yeah, I know I wasn't perfect either growing up. I had to learn my lessons with everything, right? And I've had to forgive myself for a lot. And I've had to forgive everybody that's harmed me. For myself, not for them. I don't go to them and say I forgive you, right? Not unless they come and prove to me that they've changed. That's the only way I would forgive them like that, to their ear. But I forgive them in my mind, in my heart, my soul, because I know we're all programmed, right? Some more so than others. My great white's coming back. I'm going to have to do my part, color my hair again. I asked my son and his girlfriend the other day. I said, do you think I should chop off my hair? Because my hair's down past my butt now, right? Do you think I'm too old to be rocking this look? Like, am I getting, my hair's thinning? Is it starting to look too sparse to have long hair like this? And my son, he said, no, Mom, you look fine to me. I'm used to you looking like this. I said, you sure it's not too thin? And it's kind of looking dumb. And he's like, no, it looks fine. He says, but if you want another opinion, ask Rachel. So she stopped over yesterday. Was it? No, the day before. And so I asked her. And she says, no, it looks fine. You can't tell that you're thinning out. I'm used to seeing you like this, Teresa. It makes you look more youthful, right? I said, because I see a lot of other women that are in their 60s and they've cut their hair off short and dyed it blue or gray or, white. They have boy haircuts to me, right? And she goes, yeah, they do that. I said, why do they do that? They're like, I don't know. I said, neither do I, right? I was like, but I'm kind of not like, I guess I'm looking for a way to fit in again. Isn't that strange? Right? But since I said, okay, guys, I'm going to take your advice. I'm fine. I'll leave it this way, right? The only time it trips me up is when I have to crawl across my bed and my hair gets under my elbow when I'm trying to make my bed, right? And then it chokes me out, stops me, right? But I have to become aware because I don't wear my hair back all the time, only when I'm cooking or cleaning. And even then, sometimes I don't when I'm cleaning, right? Because I don't want to start a fire. That's why I do it when I'm cooking, right? I've set my hair on fire before and she goes up fast. Very good kindling, you know? So, yeah. All right. I got a new subscriber, too. Thank you. I appreciate you. I do. I don't want to get too high, though, and get monetized, because I won't be bought, I'll always speak my truth. I'll lose my channel before I conform and I comply to their rules. All right? I will. It's just who I am. 10 toes down, I stand my ground. Can't be bought for nothing. People have tried. My price is too high. And people aren't willing to pay that, right? Because of their egos. But that's okay. I am who I am. Love me or hate me. It's either going to be one or the other. And I'm all right with that. I am. All right? Like my mother said, in a world full of billions of people, why do you care if 100 people hate you? Right? There might be so much more that love you. It's like, yep, you're right, Ma. It doesn't matter, does it? When you look at the big picture. So, yeah. All right. We're still purging the energies, those suppressed energies, all that stuff we've suppressed. It's going to come out one way or another. That's just what the astrology says. And so far, the astrology hasn't lied that I've seen. So, yeah. Relax. Stay hydrated. Me and my son are very hydrated lately. Dehydrated, I should say. See? Dehydrated, no hydrate, right? D-E in front of a word means no, just like R-E in front of a word means no, right? So, stay hydrated. Relax. Rest. Do what you have to. And just take it easy and let this shit come out of your body, right? Not even mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Let it all go. Okay? All right. I love you all's consciousness. Enjoy this night or day. Okay? Okay. Bye.